Hi everyone, my name is Charlie White and I'm currently a senior at Meredith College. And today I'll be presenting my research on the effects of the Safe and Sound Protocol on social engagement and resilience in children with developmental disabilities. First, I'd like to provide a little bit of background information. This research is based on the polyvagal theory. A very simplified version of the polyvagal theory identifies a third type of nervous system in which Stephen Porges calls the social engagement system. That is a mixture of activation and calming that operates out of unique vagus nerve influence. Both the ventral and the dorsal branch of the vagus nerve help to calm the body in different ways. This specific branch is called the social engagement system because the ventral vagal nerve affects the middle ear and the middle ear muscles, which helps to filter background noise to make it easier to hear human voice. It also affects the facial muscles that help individuals to help communicate nonverbally, and it affects the larynx, which affects vocal tone and vocal patterning, which are all aspects of social engagement and prosocial behaviors. The Safe and Sound Protocol is a non-invasive application of the polyvagal theory. It helps to more consistently regulate individuals' nervous systems, and the auditory stimuli in the environment are directly connected to the vagus nerve, which is the body's control center for processing environmental cues. So how it works is that it uses specially filtered music to train the neural network to focus on frequency range of human voice. So individuals who are using the Safe and Sound protocol will listen to 3 different playlists through a set of headphones. The first playlist helps to warm up the nervous system by creating a sense of safety through the music that is played and through the way that it filters the human voice through the headphones. The second playlist helps to wake up and exercise the nervous system to grow its capacity. And the third playlist helps to balance and stabilize the nervous system for the long term. The completion of the SSP helps individuals to feel more regulated and resilient in the face of challenge. This is also a fairly new modality, and so clinical trials are still currently being conducted to evaluate its effectiveness. A little bit of past research on this topic. Stephen Porges studied the effectiveness of the Listening Project protocol in reducing auditory hypersensitivities in children diagnosed with autism spectrum disorder. The Listening Project protocol is based on a model that uses computer-altered acoustic stimulation to recruit neural regulation of the middle ear muscles, and it is also a precursor to the Safe and Sound protocol technology. Results from this study found that 1 week post-intervention, the group that listened to the filtered music exhibited significantly more improvements across domains of social interaction. The second group also showed significant improvements in hearing sensitivity and emotional control in the filtered group compared to the group that listened to unfiltered music. Another study by Finnegan and Starr studied the effects of music therapy on social responsiveness and avoidant behaviors of a preschool child with autism. This study found that eye contact significantly increased during sessions in which music was implemented. Eye contact, imitation, and turn-taking all increased as a result of the music condition when compared to the non-music condition. Lastly, Schoen and his colleagues studied the effects of the integrated listening systems on individualized parent goals for children with sensory processing impairments. Results from this study found varying degrees of increase in meeting individualized goals, but completion of these goals steadily increased for nearly all participants in the study. It also found a decrease in arousal level for most participants, which resulted in positive behavioral changes reported by the parents. The hypothesis of the present study was that the implementation of the Safe and Sound protocol would reduce stress and auditory sensitivity, thereby increasing social engagement and resilience in participants. For this study, parents were asked to take a pretest following a 2-week evaluation prior to implementing the Safe and Sound protocol. Parents were asked to rank observable behaviors of social engagement and resilience on a scale from 1 to 10, with 1 meaning no difficulty and 10 meaning major difficulty. Following those 2 weeks, participants began the SSP sessions. These consisted of 40 one-hour sessions of the Safe and Sound protocol, delivered 5 days a week over an 8-week period, 4 times at home and once at the occupational therapy clinic that they were attending. Participants were asked to wear headphones with pre-programmed Safe and Sound protocol audio, and they passively engaged in therapy sessions or at-home activities, depending on where they were located while they were listening to the system. After 8 weeks of the Safe and Sound protocol, parents were asked to take a post-test to evaluate the behaviors once more. For this study, I had hoped to collaborate with a local pediatric occupational therapy clinic. However, due to the current pandemic and clinic closures, quantitative results are unavailable at this time, as I was not able to enter the clinic to work with the clients to implement the Safe and Sound protocol. Based on prior research, there is a link between auditory stimulation, vagal regulation, and prosocial behaviors. From infancy, auditory stimulation of the human voice helps to regulate internal systems controlled by the vagus nerve. Further research by Porges and other researchers demonstrated that music as an auditory stimulus increases social responsiveness in children diagnosed with autism spectrum disorder. The Safe and Sound protocol combines these foundational research findings by using specially filtered music to train the ear to focus on the frequency range of human voice to regulate the vagus nerve in order to increase social engagement and other prosocial behaviors. Although preliminary research supports the effectiveness of the Safe and Sound protocol, further research needs to be conducted on more diverse populations, as well as more research using specific Safe and Sound protocol technology to provide more insight on its effectiveness. I would like to thank you all today for listening to my presentation, and if you have any questions, please feel free to contact me at my email listed on the screen. Thank you so much.